Hello and welcome to episode 10 of Tech Ninja Tales. My name is John Gerdebed and I am Final Boss Fight's resident Tech Ninja. And you join me here plucking ender lilies as they are prepared, and we have got some more energistics, applied energistics to set up. So let's get on with that. Okay, so I've fixed the dojo up. The outer wall is once again as impregnable as it was when I didn't knock it down. And so the next step is to get the farm plugged in to the network. And so basically I'm going to pop along under the barrels here and
data received
in a storage bus on each of them that will allow the network to read what's in the barrel. And then I'm going to come down here and try and
data received.
I'm fairly certain that the power cable runs this way, and it runs underground because of the water, so I can run alongside it and get inside the dojo. So well, this pipe needs to go. Where does this pipe go then? Oh no, it's not. It's the pipe for cobble. And now I've flooded. Right, I need to work something out to get cobble back into the network. Gonna need another couple of storage buses for that, I guess. But that will do quite nicely.
Data received. Ready.
Where's my... So this should mean if I can get back out from underneath here somehow. Oh god, let me out. Let me out. There we go. This should mean that I now can go inside and go to this crafting terminal and look for wheat and have lots of wheat. And then that works nicely. So in other changes I made around, I've rearranged the engines in the power plant because I realised I could make a more efficient use of these lava ducts, and also I grabbed one of the spare engines that's in the quarry chest. I showed you this before. This is the stuff from the quarry. So I grabbed one of those. I could grab the other two if power becomes an issue. I don't think it is at the moment. This is full and dropping. It's keeping even. I need to keep an eye on that. If we're making as much as we're using, we're fine. As soon as we stop doing that, we get into issues. I've also changed these so that not necessarily everything going from the pulverizer goes into the redstone furnace, and also I can then now place stuff so that, for instance, this wheat flour won't need to go into the pulverizer before it goes into the redstone furnace. And let's throw this and 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 this in here. So now I just need to hook these up, which is going to be some export buses and some import buses, and I need another couple of storage buses for cobble and smooth stone in here, and then I might get a molecular assembly chamber online. So I've got a bunch of crafting to do, and I'll be right back after I've done it. Okay, so between the last bit of filming and this one, I've set up fuzzy export buses along the top, and there's a basic import bus underneath each of these, and it's really simply set up at the moment. I don't know whether I'm going to recess this cable into the wall or not. Really, there's no point. I've just set this bus up to export these. I had to go out mining because I didn't actually have any ores to hand because they're all automatically processed. So now what should happen is I throw these into the ender chest and they get pulled out, and then the system automatically goes, oh look, one of them is in here. And so it pulls it into the pulverizer. The pulverizer does its thing, and then it gets sent back into the system via the export bus underneath. And then it throws the next one in. So then I've got to grab the pulverized thing out of the network and throw that into the export bus. For the furnace, so that it gets thrown in there next. So just check here for pulse. Grab all the pulverized stuff out. And so really with this, all I want to set up is the ones that need to be pulverized as soon as they hit the network. So obviously there's no point keeping ores to hand. There's no real point keeping any of these pulverized things to hand. If I need any of them, I can just throw them through another pulverizer. So what I might do, I don't know if there's enough space in each of these to set up everything I want, but with the other two, the other pulverizer and the other furnace, I might set up an interface on top instead of the export bus, because the interface I can use to send things when I need a thing crafted. So for instance, with the if I want to do auto crafting of the processors, I can send it so that the processor, the advanced processor, needs the processor assembly, which you put together like that, and then that goes in a smelter or in a furnace. So I could put a interface on top of there, tell it how to make the processor, and then leave it at that. I might do that. I might have to have all 4 of those machines running to process the things that we get in from the things that need to be automatically done. So we shall see. We shall see what needs doing. But now I need to throw these storage buses on the back of these chests. That one and that one. And then follow this round. Shouldn't drown. Oh, sorry for all the sniffling, it's this damn hay fever. So this should follow the same path as the pipe that used to be down here. And so we should be able to connect this back up to the cable that is bringing things in from the farm. Oh. Great. Now I can't get around that corner. Right, I think that is a pretty good wrapping up point, and I'm going to have to find my way out of this underground network. Next time I'm going to look into setting up the molecular assembly chamber, which is the Applied Energistics auto crafting thing. And then I've also got a plan to set up a adventurer's kit chest, so that I've always got some supplies on hand when I go out mining, because usually what happens is I'll forget something and then I won't be able to do the mining that I need to do, because I then have to go back and get it. So if I get that set up, basically I'll always have food, and I'll always have torches is the main thing to check it out. And it seems that all of my Thaum research, not the actual research in the book, but all of my knowledge of the aspects has been wiped from the server. So, or wiped from my computer, because I'm not on a server anymore. And it seems that these have been reset too, so that's not good. It's annoying, and I'm going to now have to go around and